Should be it.
We live?
We are live!
Hey!
Once it catches up. Oh man, once we get it on here. There we are, Topless Jenga party.
Hey!
Hey, we're here. So we're just having to mute all our devices to make sure we're actually online. Oh man, so it's been quite a good week so far, right?
I must apologise, I'm still eating a protein bar.
I'm not going to lie to you, it was one of those, we bought them in Tesco's and
It took me like half an hour to chew it.
it was it was like a bit of carb, but like, there's very few good protein bars. And that one was not one of them.
I was kind of like, we can't keep you guys waiting, just have to go live and I'm going to start chewing.
While he's still chewing, we'll have a few of the comments. Oh, Holly's on there with...
Holly, what's with the unicorns? You post those unicorns every week.
She's maybe dreaming of a unicorn.
Do you like unicorns?
Hey coaches, how's it going?
Hey,
gents. Daniel Millard, I've not seen him for a while. I say seen him, you know what I mean. Yeah, he used to be on all the time, right?
So, we've had a pretty good week, right?
We have actually. We did some dangerous shit this week, right?
I nearly fell like 3 times. In fact, I did fall twice.
Yeah.
Nearly fell another 3 times.
Yeah, the things we do for the channel. So basically, you're going to see when we do the catch up for the week. But yeah, basically, we were in a precarious situation with slippy underfoot, all to get the perfect shots, right?
Yeah, definitely. Stephen Fotheringham, hello, Clangers.
Clangers, I love it, Stephen. I love it. What's that?
In-betweeners.
No, I was going to say what Phoebe said in Friends.
Phalanges.
Phalanges, yeah, that was what it was.
Gina Phalange.
Yeah, that's... Not talking about someone on a plane, the phalanges.
Yeah, they don't even have phalanges!
Oh man, Dan. So what we're going to do is we'll start off with the weekly roundup, because that'll give Stephen an extra 90 seconds to...
finish the protein bar.
Yeah, so we will click that on. Boom. So for those that watch these videos, happy days. For those that haven't, go and watch them. Boom.
We ordered wrong twice. What the hell's going on? It's not good enough.
So how to instantly be a better person. Flip it round and see yourself in their shoes.
Hey!
Yeah, I forgot to put any music to the Highland swing bit.
That was just a little taster anyway, because you haven't seen that video yet. That's for next week.
But
maybe?
that's where we were risking our life, because those rocks that we were on were...
slippy as hell.
Yeah. I wonder if we would have been better going barefoot.
I don't know.
Because the boots were sliding on the moss or the grease or whatever it was.
I think your feet would slide as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
We never know, right? We'll never know.
We'll never know. So
We
tonight
survived.
is the Topless Jenga party, and behind the Jenga,
we've got a new bottle of whiskey.
thanks to our friend
Jim or James, depends what he prefers.
Yeah.
He's actually not on at the moment.
So he gave us a lovely donation that says buy a bottle of Jura with it, so we did.
So we didn't want to buy just a normal bottle of Jura because that wouldn't have done his donation justice. Wait, we've got to do this slowly.
No, I'm going to take off this silver bit.
Bring the microphone closer.
Hear the magic, hear the roar. Is that not Thundercats? Thundercats are loose.
Feel the magic, feel the roar.
Thundercats are loose.
Right, shh. Ready?
Oh, and I just. Was it not one of the live streams I got that song up by Lonely Island?
I think you did.
Oh man, that was funny. Well, in my head it was funny. Don't know if anybody else found it funny though. Oh, look at that. Oh, you threw me actually. Oh yes.
Yeah, we'll just come down and have one whiskey each.
One gigantic whiskey. Right, so we don't know how we're going to do the Jenga thing. I think every time one of us takes a drink we have to pull a block. What do you think?
I think if you make it fall, you do 20 press-ups.
So if I make it fall, you have to do 20 press-ups, no?
No.
Holy shit, Bob! Every time, Bob, you're a
400. Boom!
Thank you very much, Bob, for your donation, sir.
Now, Bob, is that for another bottle of whiskey?
Because we will. Oh, we've got Pennywise the dancing clown back. Welcome back, Pennywise.
And we've got a clan member, Kev, on. Hi, Kev.
Happy days.
Stephen has always had abs, but
Oh, Erin's on as well.
That's how I've seen today. I love that. Hey, Bob's the man.
Did you see Erin's feed? If you haven't checked out Erin's channel, you've got to go check out Beauty Creep. But oh man, her feed is funny on Instagram. I think she's doing a no makeup thing or something. And basically, she says she's got vagina eyes. I read that. I was like, no way.
That was very, very
But the thing
funny.
is, when I was in writing, I commented on it. I put, I'm laughing at your vagina eyes, right? But I put at vagina eyes, and Instagram.
As a name, I know.
And Instagram thought that, and then afterwards I was like, why is that highlighted blue? And I clicked on it, it said user not found. I was like, thank fuck for that.
Do you know what, anybody watching now? The username for Instagram at Vagina Eyes is available if you want it.
Go and get it.
I've just noticed that Joey's on, so we've been
Joey!
really bad. We've been really bad and not done his measurements. Oh, actually,
Have you got your measuring tape here?
I've got a measuring tape right here, but we don't have to. We do this form, but it'll take too long on live. So we'll just. Get
What's he wanting measured like?
There we go. Right.
What are we doing?
Joey, we've got your tape measure. We're not going to do it now because there's lots of measurements. But
Right.
as soon as we click off, we're going to do the measurements and we're going to get it over to you tonight. That's our promise. That's a Kilted Coaches promise.
That's right, Stephen has promised he will get it over to you tonight.
I will.
You will. Right, we're going to show you the Kilted Coaches challenge this week. Now, before we start that, we made a mistake last week with the scoring.
Yeah.
Now, you don't score until you score. You can actually only score on a fail. So the score is actually sitting 1-0.
Yeah, you gave me an extra point last week.
I know, that's because I'm so excited that you've done it. So
easy.
Basically, it's only if the person fails your challenge can you score the point. So week 1, you failed my cheesecake challenge, therefore I scored the point
for you. Yep.
Week 2, I passed the cinnamon challenge, so it was still just 1-0. Last week, you passed my plank, so it stayed 1-0.
Yep.
And then
We've got tonight's challenge, so we'll see how tonight's goes.
Right, we are going to click on Coaches Challenge, see what you think.
So it's time for another Coaches Challenge. Coach Stephen has control. So this week it's slightly exercise based, a little bit of mindset I guess, but let me just explain what it is, right? Hit me. The challenge is step 1. There's 5 steps. Step 1. Do a handstand.
What, and hold it?
So hold for 1 second.
Right.
1 second.
Okay.
Step 1. Step 2. Take 2 steps with your hands.
Okay.
Step 3. Take 4 steps with your hands. And then take 6 steps and then take 8 steps. That's the challenge. 8 steps with your hands.
Right.
We might need to edit this one afterwards. So you've got to do it in stages as well. You can't just go for the 5th stage, you have to do stage 1 first. Great. That's a tick or a cross, and then we move on. Are we up for it?
Let's get stuck in, right?
Hey. So it's time for another Coaches Challenge.
Coach Stephen has control.
So this week it's slightly...
Hey. We just saw in the comments there somebody saying, "Coaches, what's the tape measure for?"
You'll never know.
Yeah, it was well, you'll find out in a later date. Walking handstands, eh?
So yeah, who thinks Rab can do it?
In the Rab camp. Do a headstand in the kilt Rab. I bet he can do it. No, Daniel, if you want me to do a headstand in the kilt, you've got to say, I bet you wouldn't do it. And then I'd say, oh, but I would.
Tell him, bet him a bottle of Glenlivet 21-year-old, and pretty sure he'd do it. Pretty sure I'd do it as well, actually.
See, anyone who gives me a bottle of 21-year-old, I love them for life. Till the end of time. He can.
Say my name, Coach Stephen. Say my name.
Chris Dans. Oh, Gina's on. Happy days.
Chris Dans. How does that sound? Wait. Chris Dans.
So we had a bit of a funny one this week. We're coming up with our new. Well, we were asking for help for names for our.
Yeah. So we had this great idea of like we've been meaning to do a weekly email for so long, and we actually started it like last year. The format of it wasn't quite flowing. We had to kind of try and think of different things. It was just too long-winded. Then we're like, and our focus went on other things. So we thought, right, the email list deserves something cool, something really quick. And we do appreciate your time, and it takes a long time to read. Like people get emails all the time. So we thought, right, if we can give them like a really short, entertaining snippet, it doesn't take long to read. It's just very much. Boom, boom, boom. Here's what the coaches are doing. Here's something that you haven't seen on social media, and maybe here's some tips from us. Then that will be a very nice little email to get. So we thought it's a great idea. However, as always, we need a name for these things. We name all our workouts, and we name all our our little nutrition principles and stuff like that. All our little mini lessons. They've all got a name. And like, what do we call the email?
Well, we had a creative session on. Was that Wednesday night? We had a few brewskis?
Wednesday, yeah, that was good.
The creative juices going, but we still couldn't come up with a name.
Couldn't make a name. So we put it to Twitter, and we said, right, we need a name for this email. And Twitter, you delivered.
So first one up was thinning hair, which is happening to me actually. So respect. The Kilted Quickies.
The Kilted Quickies.
That's not bad, right?
We loved it.
I can't remember which one came in first. That one didn't come in first, certainly. But it's not bad, right? Kilted Quickies. It's not bad. Alex T, the Kilted Dual Dispatch. Very Amazon-like, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like it'd come with it'd literally come with a courier. It'd be shipped over by plane or something. A handwritten letter, dispatch. So.
Alan Bendal, your weekly dram. You have to say it like that, right? That's
your weekly dram. We liked that one, but we didn't feel that it encapsulated what the email was.
The Kilted Couch. Now, Mikey came in quite early with this one. I remember it.
We actually quite liked that one. The only reason we didn't go with this one is because we figured people would just thought we'd spelled coach wrong.
Yeah, and the amount of time people have called us the Kilted Couches anyway, right?
Kilted Couches. So, although we loved the idea, we thought, it's going to confuse things a little bit, but we loved that. The Kilted Couch, you sit down and you read this email.
Well played.
That was a nice little play on words, right? But
yeah, that was a good one, Beth. Or she said we could name it after four-legged couches. Yeah. Let's see, the Tartan Times.
Tartan Times is actually quite a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Tartan Times.
Our flash in the kilt, like a flash in the pan.
Yeah, see, again, that did encapsulate what the email was. It's a flash in the kilt.
Flash in the pan.
So, we like that one.
Kilted catch-ups. Now, Sharon, that's a good idea. However, we try and stay away from anything with a double K. Yeah. Particularly since our Kilted Coaches membership site, which begins with a C, can be confused as something else. So having an extra K in there would just be like,
nah, we don't like
risky.
Off the kilt.
Or off with the kilt.
That's kind of like off the wall, right?
Yeah.
Off the kilt. So we kind of like that one as well. That's good.
Now I like this one. Sweet weekly male meat. Because remember it was sweet crack meat. Yeah. So the subscribers that have been here for months will get that joke.
Yeah.
New subscribers might not get that joke.
So it wasn't going to get called that. What else have we got?
The Coach's Corner. That's actually quite a good one, right?
Yeah, I like that. That could actually be the name of maybe like a little members area of the website or something like that. If we didn't have the clan, the coaches corner, maybe Q&A sessions, that type of thing. But yeah,
Just call our live Q&A the coaches corner.
We should.
What will we do that tonight?
The coaches corner. No, this is
live Q&A.
No, this is Topless Jenga.
Yeah, this is the show. But after the show, we go live Q&A. We can be
Oh,
coaches
of course,
corner.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the coaches
Thank
corner.
you, Paul Wilgus.
Paul, what is his name? Paul
Wilgus. It's almost like Ralph Wiggum. Wilgus.
Paul Wilgus. Yeah, we're going to use that.
Message from the kilt. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. So we decided with we changed it rather than the kilted cookies. It's just the kilted quickie. Plain and simple. So if you are on our email list, you should have had one of those today. And if you're not on an email list,
why not?
Why not?
Why are you not on an email list?
And if not, God damn it, why not? Yeah. The hairy coaches. How about keep it under your kilt?
Keep it under your kilt. That's not bad either.
Well, remember every time we're doing a video and we need the lapel mics, we put them up the kilt and we can feed them through and all the way up, and then we attach them here. And every time we do that, I'm pretty sure it's my turn, fucker.
Well, you're not Dana, so fuck you. Why would you're one of those people that do that? You just tempt fate.
So up the kilt would be a name for something as well.
Do you know what? It's one thing. Every time we're actually doing those mics and plugging ourselves in, we always utter the words upthekilt.com, don't we? There's probably a site called upthekilt.com.
There probably is.
I've got a feeling it's going to be me that's going to knock this over tonight. With shaky hands. Oh, come on, there we go. Boom. So, don't cheat there. Oh dear, happy days. Right, well, we show you round one of the coaches challenge. See how far I get going with this.
Can he do one handstand for 1 second?
One handstand for 1 second.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Sure.
If you can't do this, then there's a problem. Okay, Coach Rab, stage one.
I'm
Handstand.
going to get you back for this, Stephen. I mean it. I'm already formulating.
Whatever.
I'm already formulating a plan. Stage one.
Right. Handstand.
Born ready.
1 second. I'm going to come down here.
Does that count?
I would say that counts. Right, stage two. Handstand walk with 2 steps on the hands. 2 seconds, I'm just going to make sure this is in focus, which is not. Okay. Do that one. Okay, go. Oh, you get 3 attempts at each one. I don't think that quite counts because your second hand landed when your feet landed. Hey, there we go. Yeah, excellent.
So I managed what stage 1 and stage 2?
Stage 1 and stage 2 complete.
It's not looking promising, but maybe.
Stage 1 is like, were you walking on your hands or did you just fall in style?
Kilted wiggle.
My favourite dance. It's my only dance.
The only dance? The only dance.
How can I arrange to get you a 21-year-old Glenlivet? Dave! You should be able to buy it from, I don't know if you can buy it from Amazon?
Yes, I think you can. I think that's where I got
Or
it.
just buy it online and get it delivered to us.
Yeah.
Buy 3 bottles and send all 3.
Then we would be whiskey snobs then, wouldn't we? The Glenlivet tastes so good. If you ever have the pleasure of putting a Glenlivet 21-year-old between your lips. Oh man, so good. The mighty Rab shall succeed. I love it. Extreme Kev 007, one of our clan members.
Are you guys drunk? No, we've just bloody started. We only have 1 whiskey.
Just a really big one. Sam's online. I saw a post she put earlier about not eating, so I don't know if she's on a fast.
Who's on a fast?
Sam.
Oh, really?
Camp Sam, yeah.
Last time I heard she was eating all the pasta.
Was that today? Where's your integrity, Sam? Bloody hell.
Or maybe eating all the pasta was before she started fasting. Maybe that she's fasting because she was eating all the pasta.
Maybe, aye.
That was the last post I seen anyway. 4 steps is hard. If you manage, you're the man. Hey,
what did I get there? I got the 2 step, didn't I? Holy shit, let's get this.
Remember, if you knock it over, it's 20 push-ups.
I love how we're calling them push-ups now, where we used to call them press-ups, but the American audience is like, is a press-up the same as a push-up? Yeah. It's like, yep.
Yeah, what's a press-up?
Big Rodders is on. Come on, Rab, do all 4 steps. You're no coach potato. I see what you did there, Rodders. I see what you did there.
Oh man, this is getting tough. Do that one.
Yeah. So again, this coming weekend, tomorrow, we're going to have the Spot the Scot again. So if you haven't been getting involved, you can go on any one of our social medias. It'll be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and there's an image, and within that image, somewhere hidden, is another one of either him or me. Sometimes it's just our pussies.
And you've got to search for it high and low and zoom in and zoom out, and it's going to be there somewhere.
Yeah. Now next week's one, not tomorrow's, but keep an eye out for tomorrow's anyway. Next week's one's a little bit cheeky.
A little bit cheeky.
It's a little bit cheeky.
Oh, I think they'll like that one then.
I think every 4th one will be a cheeky one.
Every 4th one, right?
I think that's what I'll do. Just keep them guessing. Or every time it gets shared so many times, I'll make the next one a cheeky one.
Well, it's a way of having crack on Fridays without actually having to have crack on Fridays, right?
That's right.
So YouTube can't get annoyed.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with the crack on Friday, isn't it? YouTube and their silly robot is.
Somebody saying Quincy's looking good. Who said that? Oh, damn it, Jim. Hey, damn
it, Jim. Where's your hammer? Yeah, Quincy's getting pretty long now, actually. I was going to say it's grown on me. I find that funny.
Oh, that's funny.
No, but I'm genuinely, man, I'm getting used to it. You know, normally I wouldn't like being quite as hairy, but
please, what is the new Twitter handle? It's always been Kilted Coaches.
I could put it on the screen right now. It would actually come up.
The Wizard's having a bit of Scotch himself. Is that a Scotch whiskey or just a Scotch man?
Are you a wizard, Harry? There we go. There's our Twitter handle.
Stephen, how did you like Thor? Thor is awesome. Yeah, if you haven't seen Thor Ragnarok, you have to go and see it. It is like laugh every 10 minutes or so. You just get this laugh out loud. The whole cinema was like, oh. We'll actually laugh like Thor.
Well, I got all excited this week because I saw a video of Tom Hardy training for Venom.
Oh,
he's
nice.
going to be badass. He always plays awesome baddies, actually. I can't imagine being a hero anymore.
He's awesome as Bane, right?
I know. It's amazing because I think Tom Hardy's maybe my height. He's not that tall.
No.
But they made him look massive, because if you look at all the angles in Batman, it's always down looking up.
He's a beast. Bane was a beast, right?
He was a big boy. Hey, Rob's on.
Oh, is Rob on? Is he?
Yep. All is well, Rob.
Nice.
All is well.
Nice. Fernando's saying he dropped a kettlebell on his head.
What?
Fernando, you need to behave and look after yourself here.
I'll never forget. There was a gym that I used to train in. That's where Stephen used to work once upon a time. And this guy came in, and he was a bit of an oddball. This guy, he would jump between equipment, and you go use the bench that he was on half an hour ago, and he was still using it, even though he was dotting around the gym doing different stuff. He was a really weird guy, and I watched him do something one day, and I was training with old Mitch, and it was one of those situations where you saw it happening, you couldn't believe it was going to happen, you kept watching, going, "Is this really going to happen?" And you're like, "Yep, it's happening." So basically, he made up a dumbbell, and what he was going to do, from what we gathered, he was going to do like tricep press, like almost preacher style. But he set up all the plates on one end of the dumbbell and put a collar on one end, but not a collar on the other. And then he lifted up from the wrong side, and the plates just, and you were kind of watching him going, "Don't pick up for that side, son. Don't pick. Oh, you're going to pick it up." And it just plates. Now each plate was maybe only 2.5 kilos. It doesn't matter.
But a metal plate hitting your face.
Just slid right off and pushed both his hands.
The thing is, it's a good job he lifted up from that end, because a plate hitting your face is better than the rod smacking, because either side would have fallen off, right?
He jumped up and he left the gym. I don't ever recall seeing him again, but I'm sure he went back. Christ.
Oh, I've had a donation.
Happy days from CS Longstreet.
CS Longstreet. I've never had that name before.
Tell me how to get down to CS Longstreet. That doesn't go at all, does it? Shame.
CS Longstreet, where are you from? We'll put you on our non-map. because we don't have a map anymore.
Yeah, we've moved everything.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to watch the next stage of the challenge and let's see how I get on. Boom.
Stage 3, 4 steps. What do you think, audience? Does that count? Does it? Oh, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Yeah. Right, 6 steps. No. It's attempt 1. Got to get into that handstand.
Was that 5?
I think it was 5. It was very close. It was very close.
Last attempt then.
Yeah.
That was 6! I'm sure it was! Was that 6? We need to watch it back.
Do we give him that one? Do we give him it?
Knowing that we're going to get fucking 8.
Right, we'll give him that one. We'll give him the 6.
Dance.
Stage 3, 4 steps.
Oh man. That's so funny. You're like,
If it was my feet, I'd be happy
I was
with
like,
you, right?
I was like, I'm pretty sure I said you got to walk on your hands for so many steps, not like pat the floor before you fall.
Oh, it still counts, right?
Somebody, Chris Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Is saying that he did something with Tom Hardy. Nobody asked me about the drama school with Tom Hardy. What? I am not joking. I think you're joking.
Oh, Rob's just commenting it's fighting talk. It literally is.
We were in a bar fight, lean
Team 1 or 2. So, that's interesting, eh?
Well, technically we're on Team 3 now, but they're not quite the same because they're not getting our interaction.
Yeah, they don't have the 1-to-1. So, Team 1, Team 2. Tricky. See, Team 1 had Nadine in our swoosh.
I know.
And Liz was pretty hardcore
She would
too.
like whip them with
Yeah,
her hair.
if they were superheroes, it would kind of like the split between Iron Man and Captain America.
Captain America, yeah.
That's a tough one, Rob. That is a tough one. We'll need to meditate on that, won't we?
That is a tough one.
And I
Because
think,
team 2 had some real cool characters.
yeah, that's a tough one.
We're being so diplomatic here. Team 1! Team 1 would win! God damn it!
That was him! Yes!
Damn it!
Jenga!
I'll do some press-ups then.
Yeah, he knocked that. You can see that on the replay. Put my foot on his back. Do you think you can do a press up with you standing on your back? Nope.
Challenge not accepted.
Look at the shambles.
Ugh.
You ever played giant Jenga?
Yes, it's dangerous, right?
I've never played it.
You should have, honestly, you should have hard hats on and everything.
Is it like proper heavy?
The bricks are like that size, it's huge.
Oh, I've seen it, but I've just never done it.
Heaven forbid if you're actually good at it. See if you're rubbish at it, it's like this high, right? Off the floor. So if it falls over, but if you're really good at it, you're stacking them up. So it's like this high. See if there's any kids around. I think kids have died from it.
Chris Dan's asking to where the weights are.
With the weights?
Yeah, he says
the
guys,
weights, I think...
so Chris Dan's, the weights are... that away. Posing pansies. Is that do it, Chris Dan? Is that fine? And Jenga fall down. My kilt's like Simon. Yeah, they did say my belly, but actually I meant to wear the kilt high, to be fair. I don't need to wear it down. It's because my...
They should sit actually at... Well, technically speaking, traditional wear, they say from your belly button to your knees. So that's a bit normal, but I kind of like mine. I like to show off my belly button.
What belly button's there? You just can't see it for all the fluff. I love belly button fluff. It's like you get your tumble dryer with you get lint in it.
Do you know why it's always blue?
No, I don't. You don't either, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, you do, right?
I do.
Are you going to share it with us?
No.
Well.
No, belly button fluff is always blue because, generally speaking, fluff is always white and it goes into your belly button. However, the hormones within your sweat interact with the material and make it blue.
Sam's boking, but Sam, I bet you play with your belly button fluff too. Bet you. You fluffy down under. You might find out in a minute. Not belly all that far, I can't see a belly button.
No, you cannot.
No, it might just be Arnold? I don't know. I am dubious. Dubious. Man, I need to go and see Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, oh, you have to go and see it. It's awesome.
I never got an invite though, did I? It's fine.
I took the wife.
Jenga.
Stephen
I play with
lowering
my
a
belly
kilt.
button piercing.
Really?
And everyone I know hates it. Oh man,
I'm pretty sure my friend Roy's got his nipple pierced. Roy, if you're watching this, do you have your nipple pierced? I'm pretty sure you do.
See, with certain piercings, like belly button's okay because it's quite fairly secure, tend to have a stud, but you never worried it's going to catch.
Well, the amount of times like I catch my zip on different things, if you're wearing trousers. Not that I ever wear trousers.
What? If you get your what?
Catch a zip.
Oh, I thought you meant your piercings on your zip.
No.
I was like, what?
I'm thinking I wouldn't trust myself with piercings because I catch random things like you'd be doing like your buttons up and you'll catch your skin with a button. You're like, ah, and it's like it's sore. So
is that girl we were speaking to in London? She had her tongue pierced, but all she was playing with it constantly.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember I was like, man, I love my food, and I'd be chomping something down. I'd catch it, and I'd end up breaking my teeth because I'd bite down hard on it.
Strip Jenga.
The catch on shower.
Strip
puffs.
Jenga.
What's a shower? Oh, shower puff.
Shower puffs.
Do you know what it was? When I read
really?
shower puff, I was thinking the Powerpuff Girls, and I was like, what's a shower puff? And obviously it's one of those thingies.
The Shower Puff Girls.
Rob, we do still have the 18-year-old.
We do.
She's locked up in our basement. She's doing fine. We're feeding her every other day, right?
Yeah. She cries now and again, but
yeah.
Nobody can hear.
Meaning the whiskey.
Okay. Oh. Okay. That's still there.
Yeah, we've still got a bit left. Don't know how much we've got left.
I don't know. Should we go and see?
Yeah, we'll go see.
Let's go and see. We're back in a minute.
We're going to get the 18-year-old. It's fine when it's like an 18 or 21-year-old, but it gets a bit dodgy when you've got a 10 or 12-year-old, right? Whiskey. Well, here we go.
Although, maybe we should say we don't have any left, so he buys us a new one.
Yeah. You don't have to pull it out, right?
Oh, shit. We've got that much left, Rob. We're down to our last nip each. We've got this much.
God, Chris Dans was going to attack me when I'm on my own. Let's get Rab while he's on. Get him! Right, we go for final round, will we?
Right, so, before we play this, who thinks Rab is going to get 8 steps? In fact, I'm going to rephrase that. Who thinks Rab can tap the floor 8 times before he falls?
It's like a drum roll, right? Because the score is, as we adjusted earlier, I am still 1-0 ahead in the
You are still 1 ahead.
Yeah. Say again, Bookabee. Right.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. Oh, so it's Stephen for him,
Definitely.
definitely. Jenny Gamer, nah. He can tap but can't walk. Ooh, I actually can tap dance too, Sam. So there you are, you're right.
So you can. It's more than dancing that you can tap with it, right?
Yeah. Right, let's roll with it.
Good at tapping.
Right, stage 5, 8 steps. You're going to have to get the balance here, get your legs up. Oh mate, that was nearly.
What was that, 5 again?
Yeah, but you're much more balanced at the start. Strike 1. No! Not built for that. just going to remind you of that cheesecake. I'm not built for that. Just need to calm your mind. Right, do or die, right? Was that it? You get an A for effort. Did that warrant another try? That warrants another try. That was it! I was sure of it! That was less than the last one! Oh, mate. Hi, my name is Coach Rab, and this week, Stephen is the daddy. Right.
Oh man, I gave it a good go, right?
That was so funny. I've been telling you all the time. It's like, you have to get your legs higher and like lean over so you can, the momentum's coming forward rather than backwards. And the last one you did it, but you didn't manage the 8 steps, so that was too funny.
Right, well, Coach Stephen, well earned.
Yes. So now it's a genuine point rather than that fake point I got last week.
Because you can only score a point on a fail. So, yeah. It's because I can't get my legs up high enough, so my weight was just pulling me back down again. It was, I thought I was getting better. Sam Clark, it's all about balance and going slow, not about smashing it out. I'm like the Kilted Hulks.
Are you talking about like walking on your hands or sex?
I wonder if Sam can do it. Bet she's a wee ninja, I bet she can. I'm glad that wasn't a weekend challenge. I was getting better as I went along, to be fair.
You were, yeah. I reckon a few more attempts you could have got it.
But I only had 3 a go, right?
3 a go.
You were actually generous, giving me an extra one.
I know.
But, oh well.
Hey-o. So anyway, point to me. Woo!
So it's now 1 apiece, but Rab has control. And I'm not going to lie to you. Next week's challenge, you're going to regret that, mate. Really badly. I've got like an absolute beauty for you.
Oh, have you thought about it already?
I have, and I know I can do it because I've done it before, and if spite alone, I will do it again. So call me out, motherfucker. I don't care. It's going to be good. In fact, you're going to go through so much pain. Actually, you could do the challenge of the chest wax because, like, if I called you out, it's never going to be the same pain, right?
Nah, it's not. Yeah, wax your chest.
Oh, Gina, thank you. Gina gave me $10 for trying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
She thinks obviously it was worth $10.
Gina, I thought you were going to manage tonight. You made it.
She did.
Welcome.
She came to see the challenge like a true fan.
Daniel Miller, you are welcome. Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
So what we had so far, we've had the cheesecake challenge, the cinnamon challenge. The plank is still one of my favourite.
That was quite a good challenge.
Man, that was epic. It was epic.
Because I knew I could do a 3-minute plank. It's whether I could do it with all the distractions and dogs licking my face and kids climbing on top of me and being squirted up the bum with a water pistol.
But the thing is, because it was breaking it down into each individual one, like, you know, if you try and hold a 3-minute plank just solid flat out, it's hard to concentrate because all you're thinking about is the time.
Yeah.
I maybe should have just done it in a quiet room.
Blindfold and headphones on. That'd be worse.
Yeah.
That would be worse.
Isolation plank. That was my idea. You saw it here first. No. Isolation plank, man. Yeah, that would be good.
The camera's cutting off the top of your heads. Is it really?
Yeah, it's because of the thing. Hold on, I will turn it off. Boom.
How's that?
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Where is everyone at? London, Utah.
Baby.
Made it time and did a 3-minute plank. You do. Oh, yeah, boot camp, Sam. Of course.
Oh, that's right. Sam actually used to be
Sam's
a trooper. And then she just stopped showing up. Our little dairy cow, our little strawberry dairy cow.
Strawberry dairy cow. decided to get a job elsewhere, and she stopped coming.
Do you remember? And then it got to the point where Michael was coming, but he'd only come once or twice when Sam had been there, and he was under the impression that Sam only came when it was really bad weather. He's like, it's not raining, Sam won't be here right enough, and then she turns up when it was absolutely chucking it down.
Tiana's on. Hi,
Tiana!
Tiana.
Wave!
Tiana used to come to our boot camp as well.
Yeah. Oh, we could just had another donation.
Hey, Steve MacArthur.
Rabu
Omi, really?
Oh dear, what do I owe you?
What does he owe you?
I don't know, I can't remember.
I'll be your enforcer, Steve. I'm your enforcer. What does he owe you? I'll get out of him.
You will try. Right, we're going to end the show here, but then we're going to come right back on for the Coach's Corner. We've just had the new name,
Coach's Corner. So there's 139 of you. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back on in literally 2 minutes, okay? So make sure you click back on, and we'll be chatting to you in the Coach's Corner.
Right, so literally 3 minutes time. Boom.